If you trade gold spot on the foreign exchange market, you need to be watching this, because I hear a lot of people saying, well, gold is turning bearish. You know, last week we had the non-farm payrolls came out and gold made a huge drop. Yeah, it did go down a lot. But is it turning bearish? I really totally disagree with that. I am quite sure that we're going to start to see higher prices with gold. So where is a good time to buy? Well, that's one of the things we will look at in this video. So here we are again for the regular weekly analysis, and I will be taking a close look at gold as well as the major US pairs in this weekly analysis beginning on the 9th of September and going through Monday to Friday, sharing my pending orders with you. Of course, we always look at the high impact news, the data that's coming out. We have a very light week, but it's worth it to have a look and see what's going to be released this week. And then I will look at the profit and loss from last week's trades. And of course, I will share my pending orders with you. That's the trade setups that I have in place for this upcoming week of trading on the foreign exchange market. And I do all of that to help you make profit with your Forex trading. So let's go ahead and have a look at the screenshot which I take for you with the high impact news. This is from forexfactory.com, and there are several items coming out this week, but the main one that we need to be watching for is the CPI data. That's the customer price index. That is gives us information about the inflation rate in the United States, or the deflation rate, you could say, where the prices are increasing or decreasing. So this is a very, very important item we need to be watching for, and this will definitely affect the movement of gold as well as the major US pairs. There are a few other items on here, so be sure and check forexfactory.com for your local times and be aware of all of these high impact news items. So let's go ahead and have a look at the profit and loss from last week's trades. And starting off with gold, it did very well for us in the beginning of the week. The first buy limit that I had for you was at 2480, 2500, two prices there where you could have a buy limit, a zone where gold was likely to pull back to, and then start to continue its bullish run. And on the first one, it came down below 2500, but got nowhere near the stop loss, and then went up in the same day for a win of 260 pips. And then just a couple of days later, midweek, it came down again and hit our second pending order at 2480, and then made a rocket move up over the next 3 days to 490 pips profit. So a great week last week for gold. Looking at the Euro US was also very good. That one opened early in the week and made a move of 114 pips. The odd US was also good. That one executed early in the week, and we got 66 pips out of that one. The New Zealand US executed also early in the week, and we got 65 pips out of that one. The pound US did not open. The pound US did not get down to the pending order. It was quite far away from the beginning of the week, and it did not get down there, so there was no trade on the pound US. The USD CAD did execute, but on Friday, all right, all week long was trying to get up there to the pending order, only hit it on Friday, and by the close of the session, we had 22 pips. So if you'd have held that trade, which you could have easily done, all right, and I hope that you did, I did, it's continuing down now, and it's even more in profit than it was at the close of the session on Friday, and we'll see how that one will materialize during this week. And then finally, the USD JPY, oh, what a gold mine it is. Okay, I had a sell limit on that one. It opened early in the week and just came down and down and down and down for a grand total of 465 pips by the end of the week. A really, really good trade on the UJ. And now let's jump over to the other chart and see what pending orders I have for you. Except, as always, I like to share the DXY index and the JPY index. And the DXY is starting to move up since Friday, okay, with the non-farm payrolls. And we had a big move yesterday, Monday, the beginning of the week. Now it's going a little bit sideways. So is the US dollar gaining strength? Well, it depends on what chart you're looking at. Okay, if you're looking at the 1 hour chart, yeah, it looks pretty good, like it's getting stronger. Well, let's just zoom out a little bit and see, do you think the US dollar is getting stronger? I don't think so. Okay, all we're seeing here is retracements, pullbacks, and that's what we're seeing the last few days. I expect that we are going to continue to see a weakening of the US dollar. And so that's why I am continuing to be bullish on the major currency pairs. Looking at the JPY basket, oh, this one is doing grand, really doing great. After the Central Bank of Japan came in, decided to support the JPY, it's doing fantastic, really making a good move. So let's look at the trade setups that I have for you, starting off with gold. These are the pending orders that I have in place for this week. Two prices on the gold, XAU USD gold spot. So between 24.70 and 24.80. And this week it has not quite got down to either one of those, or more like a little bit of a roller coaster, but let's see how it plays out. Mostly waiting on the CPI data that will be coming out tomorrow. So a buy limit on gold between 24.70 and 24.80 with your stop loss at 24.50. I am bullish on gold for sure. And I am quite convinced we are going to see higher prices towards 3,000, maybe not this year, but looking at the long term, I use the daily chart and the 4-hour chart, but just looking at what we've seen this year with a 25% increase on the price of gold since the beginning of this year. And we are going to continue to see higher prices, especially with all of the factors that are involved with the movement of gold, such as the cut in interest rates, the geopolitical factors, central banks around the world buying gold to build up their gold reserves. These are all good things for an increase in the price of gold. So if you haven't got in yet, all right, just look for a pullback, a good place. Like last week would have been a good one, 24.80 or a little bit below that is a good price to get in if you expect gold to go to 2,600, 2,700 or 3,000, which I do expect that we will, in the near term, see those prices. Maybe hit 3,000 this year. As we only have about 3.5 months left, that might be a little bit ambitious, but gold has been a powerhouse this year. Nobody can deny that. It has really been moving very, very strongly. So what do I have for you on the Euro US is a buy limit, okay, with the entry price at 1.1075. That has already opened yesterday. It's going a little bit the wrong direction, but we'll see if that will turn around, and I expect it will, and then that will go into profit maybe tomorrow or towards the end of the week. Then the odd US, I have a buy limit on that one with the entry price at 0.6640. It didn't quite get down to that today, but almost. So that one is waiting for the pending order to execute. Then the New Zealand US, this one has opened yesterday at 0.6150, and it went a little bit the wrong direction, but this one is now in profit. On Tuesday, the second day, the New Zealand US is already in profit. For the pound US, I have a buy limit on that one. That one opened yesterday at 1.3104, and that one is just right a little bit below the break-even point. But I do expect to see the pound US to continue its bullish move. The USD CAD is a sell. Okay, sell at market open, and that's where the blue line is. And market opened right here. If you had sold that one, it went really good into profit yesterday. It's come up just a little bit above the buying price right now, pretty much hovering around the entry point. But definitely bearish on the USD CAD. With the UJ, bearish on that one, of course. All right. The UJ sell, this was a sell at market open, which you could have done right here. It did go down into profit. It's come back above the entry point, but is now just a little bit above that. I gave two options on that one to either sell at market open or have a sell limit at resistance. Okay, that's the blue line, which it was yesterday, but now it's support. Okay, so we're waiting for it to break support and go into deeper profit. And that line is at 142.950, just a little bit above where it is now. Okay, that wraps up this weekly analysis for the week starting on the 9th of September 2024. I hope that these trade setups that I share with you are helpful. If you're getting some benefit out of these, please leave a comment below this video. I'd love to hear from you. And don't forget about the free basic Forex course. If you found this video by accident, you'd like to learn how to trade Forex, I have a 10-video tutorial which is available to anyone, and the link is below this video in the description. Until next time, wherever you are in the world, be kind to yourself, be kind to others. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time.